Hey there, this is Teacher Ola Podcast episode 294, Less or Fewer, the 1-minute rule you'll never forget. Are you tired of lacking confidence when speaking English? Does it block you from achieving your true goals? This podcast is the place for you. This is Teacher Ola Podcast. My name's Ola and I empower English learners like you to become confident speakers. The key to fluency is in your pocket. You'll boost your vocabulary, brush up your grammar, and improve your pronunciation. Enjoy your journey to fluency. Hey there, thank you for choosing this episode. If you love this podcast, share your opinion, rate this podcast on Spotify, like it on YouTube. That will help me a lot. Also, make sure you subscribe to this podcast. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so it's grammar day today. Let's learn and practice the difference between less and fewer. But first, a little update. I signed up for a teacher training course in English. The training is tomorrow and I've got this tight feeling in my stomach, but not from stress. Something just hit me and it was like a pain in the stomach, but good pain because I suddenly realized that I signed up for this course without giving it a second thought. You know what I mean? I didn't even thought about not doing that. Because there will be workshops, and we'll be talking with teachers from all over Europe, and I'm not feeling the slightest bit nervous or anxious about speaking English. The language isn't a barrier. It's not holding me back in any way. And you might say, well, yeah, Ola, you teach English. Of course, it's not a problem for you. But honestly, it wasn't always that way for me. Back in university and even afterwards, I struggled with the fear of making mistakes and being judged. That's why I really appreciate moments like this because I worked hard to get here. And guess what? You can get here too. The doors to the Say It Out Loud course, Seoul course, are open until the 3rd of June. So join us. If you're able to understand this podcast with no big problem, but speaking is still a struggle, this course is exactly what you need. I designed it specifically for you. Go to seoul.pl and sign up today. Remember, you can pay in installments. You also get a 15-day trial. Test it out. And if it's not for you, you can cancel with no questions asked. Make sure you join by Friday because on Saturday, we're having your very first extra class. That's a bonus live lesson with me and students from all previous editions of the course. You don't have to say a word if you don't want to. You can just listen. You can just come and listen. So, any questions? Send me an email or drop me a message on Instagram. My email address is contact@teacherola.com. Ask whatever's on your mind. There are no silly questions, really. Ask me anything. Also, you can still rewatch the webinar that took place last week. Go to teacherola.com/video. 3 hours of free training available till the 3rd of June. Yeah, that's it. Let's get to the episode. Less or fewer? Here's the basic rule. Super short and super helpful and super useful. Use fewer with countable nouns. Use less with uncountable nouns only. Okay, sounds easy, but let's break that down. If you can count something one by one, like apples, people, pens, ideas, chairs, you use fewer. If you can't count it easily, like water, sugar, time, news, or information, you use less. Less. Here are 5 everyday examples of fewer for countable nouns. Listen. 1. I've been eating fewer snacks since I started working out. Just listen and try to focus on the word fewer here in these examples. Just focus. Number 2. There were fewer people in the meeting today. 3. I've been sending fewer emails and making more phone calls. 4. I get fewer notifications now. I've turned off most of them. 5. He made fewer mistakes on his test this time. Now let's look at less with uncountable nouns. Usually there are no problems with less. The problems are with using fewer. But let's do it. 1. I've been drinking less coffee lately. 2. We've got less time than I thought, so let's get started. 3. There's less noise in the office since they renovated. 4. I try to eat less sugar during the week. And 5. They gave me less information than I expected. Easy. If you can pour it, measure it, or it feels like a mass or an abstract idea rather than individual things, use less. But wait, of course, English loves exceptions. Here's the tricky part. We often use less with money, time, and distance, even though they look countable. They are uncountable. For instance, it costs less than €10. We're less than 5 minutes away. The station is less than 2 kilometers from here. Don't worry, everybody makes mistakes here. Feel free to make them too. Make as many as you can, because mistakes give you progress and give you direction. Just watch the webinar because I talk about making mistakes there a lot. Go to teacherola.com/video. All right, no worries. Whether you use less or fewer, even if it's wrong, everybody will understand you because this mistake is not blocking communication. Although it is a mistake, and many students ask about the difference between less and fewer. So here you have it. I hope it's all clear now. So here's a quick way to check yourself. Can you count it one by one? Say fewer. Is it a substance, idea, or anything uncountable? Go with less. Now it's time to practice. Listen and repeat these sentences out loud. 1. I've been eating fewer snacks since I started working out. I've been eating fewer snacks since I started working out. 2. There were fewer people at the meeting today. There were fewer people at the meeting today. 3. I've been sending fewer emails and making more phone calls. I've been sending fewer emails and making more phone calls. 4. I get fewer notifications now. I've turned off most of them. 'I get fewer notifications now. I've turned off most of them.' 5. He made fewer mistakes on his test this time. 5. He made fewer mistakes on his test this time. 6. I've been drinking less coffee lately. I've been drinking less coffee lately. 7. We've got less time than I thought, so let's get started. We've got less time than I thought, so let's get started. 8. There's less noise in the office since they renovated. There's less noise in the office since they renovated. Nine. I try to eat less sugar during the week. I try to eat less sugar during the week. 10. They gave me less information than I expected. They gave me less information than I expected. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this quick grammar fix, share it with someone who needs English. Catch you next time. And remember, little grammar tips, big confidence. Also, 3 things before we leave. 1. Head over to teacherola.com/294 to grab your free worksheet. 2. And if you're tired of learning about English but not really speaking it, go to teacherola.com/video. This is a recording from our last webinar. It's still available, but it will disappear on the 3rd of June. So hurry up. 3. Join the SEOL course. I really want to work with you. If you resign from speaking English, even though you understand so much, no, that would be just a disaster. So let's get you speaking. Join the new group at seol.pl. That's it for today. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay fearless, take care, and say it out loud. I'm your teacher, Teacher Ola, and you've been listening to Teacher Ola Podcast. Bye for now.